Terminator Resistance on the PlayStation 4. This is video number 2.
Oh, did I startle you?
Yeah, you haven't loaded all of your assets yet. There we go. Now the game's done loading the assets. Okay, by the way, this game's rated M for harsh language.
What do you want?
I'm so glad you asked. Since we're stuck here, I figured I'll go see if anything's creeping around the corner. I hear that you're looking for the Resistance, and where I'm heading, they used to have an outpost. I wouldn't mind backup while I'm out there. So what do you say? Buddies? Talk to Ryan and see if he needs anything. I'm moving out now. Let's meet at the bridge. And don't make me wait, will you?
Yeah, I'll think about it. Well, you know how it is. It's an open world, post-apocalyptic open... It's a post-apocalyptic open world game. I'll get around to actually following the story at some point. In the meantime, I'll do like 50 side quests and then eventually get around to completing the story. It's like Skyrim. There's a main quest. Whatever. I'll just do whatever I want and just ignore my purpose. Ignore my higher purpose.
This will do some damage.
So we'll do the usual rummaging around to grab stuff. Part of me feels like video games.
helping us in Pasadena.
Like, I don't know how I feel about video games that make you rummage around for stuff like this. Just keep everything in like one container. Just give me everything in that one container, so I don't have to spend so much time rummaging around for crap. But then again, it kind of loses the lived-in feeling if everything's just like one treasure chest, right? What do we got? Looks like a standard grenade. Well, we're not gonna make anything. We'll come back later and fix stuff. Not that Ryan. Where's the other Ryan? He's probably outside. Who am I kidding? What? Oh.
Hey. Thanks for earlier. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have started completely freaking out. And that wouldn't have done anyone any good. Patrick's been through a lot, you know? I guess we all have. I just wish I could find something that would take his mind off all this. At least for a moment. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Are we supposed to be like romantic interest at some point in the game? We'll get around to that later, I suppose. Let's see.
What about your father? What happened to him?
He protected us from a tin can. We were able to sneak out, but he had no chance. When I looked back, he was lying there, dead on the floor. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Were there any resistance in Pasadena?
They were stationed just outside of town since I can remember. But they moved not that long ago. We tried to convince ourselves that maybe we were safe, so they didn't need to be there anymore. But apparently we were wrong.
Yeah. Everyone was wrong about a lot of things. Like the efficacy of AI to keep it... the efficacy of AI and its ability to not destroy us all at some point. But that's another conversation for another time. Probably in 2024. Nah, I'm not worried about that yet. This game does not look good, but it's like... I'm playing this on a 4K screen, so you can see all the fuzziness. Like, everything looks like it's coated in some kind of dust, like this. So, the game isn't great in terms of visuals, but it's functional. Like, this looks like a PlayStation 4 game. But a very average-looking PlayStation 4 game. Where's Ryan? Over here, I guess.
Seems the repair might take a couple days. How's it looking inside?
There's a lot of supplies there. Looks like someone left them for us.
Nah, seems too much of a convenience. Better keep your eyes open. But speaking of supplies, we don't have much, but we keep everything useful inside this crate. You feel free to look through and pick up what you need. Listen, I know that finding the resistance is your #1 priority, but if you stumble upon a set of tools while you're out there, please bring them to me, okay? I must have lost mine during the escape. Good luck out there.
You better give me that loot. This stuff? Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. How about I just take everything? Oh, it's a supply locker. Okay. How much am I allowed to keep? First of all, is all this stuff free? Okay, apparently it costs some money. Yeah, it costs money, so let's not mess around with this just yet. I can probably sell some of this stuff. There's a lot of med kits. Not that I'm complaining. We'll come back later and trade for that. Okay, join Colony. Yeah, we'll think about it. We have a bunch of side quests to do, so which side quest do I want to do first?
Sorry for panicking before. It's just that... Why do they always have to look like spiders?
Well, they're mobile. Yeah, they have a lot of mobility in a very tiny package, so I guess from an engineering standpoint, it's a very efficient way to make something that's extremely mobile, yet extremely small. Like, given the choice between 4 legs, 6 legs, and 8 legs, apparently 8 legs helps in terms of stability and mobility. It's a good combination. But that's me spitballing. I forget what all the engineering... I forget what all the engineering requirements were. But I seem to recall 8 legs were more stable and more mobile than 6. So there you go. That and, you know, aesthetics. There's always that. Yeah. So this is not a crafting table. There's a door here that I can't open. Yeah, it's too low. So it's not like Skyrim, you can just break off a bunch of lockpicks and then just stumble onto a solution. It's not like that. Fallout 4, that kind of thing. The mini games in Skyrim and Fallout 4 are actually not bad as far as lockpicking goes. But honestly, it also means that like 99% of lockpicks can be broken by anyone, regardless of what your lockpicking skill is. So there's an argument to be made that lockpicking is kind of a trivial skill in those games because you can just always master it. You can break open almost any lock in any game, in any Skyrim or any Fallout 4, or in New Vegas. Like, there's never been a lock that I couldn't pick, even though my lockpicking skill wasn't great. So there's no reason to invest in lockpicking, because you're always gonna break open the lock anyway. Or if you're like me, you can just save scum. If you end up breaking, you can save your game before you start trying. You break 20 lockpicks, then you find the solution, then you just reload the game and try again by breaking fewer lockpicks. The game's also very good about using a physical force feedback to kind of clue you in when you're doing things the right way. There's no save here? Is there no manual save here? I mean, there are a bunch of auto saves. So that's perfectly reasonable. I know there's a manual save before this chapter because we're in chapter 2 right now. Give me that. Yoink. Where's the supply closet? I thought we had a supply closet here. Like, is there a workshop? Is there a workshop like in Fallout 4 where I can like throw a bunch of stuff into a chest? Like, I don't know how valuable this stuff is. I'm afraid of, like, throwing it inside of a container and having it disappear later on. Like I said, see all this dust. This doesn't just look like dust. It looks like a filter. Like, this doesn't look like concrete dust. It looks like a filter that, like, puts, like, a concrete haze over the entire room. I'm not really a fan of that. And it probably kills my, it probably, causes my frame rate to skyrocket because of all the tiny particles. The game's pretty clean otherwise. I mean, it's the kind of filter I would just turn off if I could. I mean, it's a reasonable compromise. It just makes everything look really hazy, like in a bad way. Like, it's not like unwatchable. It's just like it contributes to the idea that it's like it's an insufficiently effective method of showing all this dust that's everywhere. I can see what they're trying to do, though. I own 3 of these. I need 2 metal scraps to make this. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. I guess there's no place I can store all this crap. Dude, a CRT. That motion clarity, though. Like I said, I have no illusions about how crappy most CRTs were. I owned several of them. unless you bought like a $900 like professional grade like late 1990s, early 2000s era CRT with composite video with component video output, then you weren't getting like, you were never gonna understand what the fuss was about. Because 99% of all the video games I played were through a composite video connection, so you didn't miss anything, kids. But if you had your hands on a really good like Sony Vega with like or a Sony Trinitron with a really good comb filter, oh yeah, you were eating well. But personally, I think the idea of playing like 3D games from the N64 era or the PlayStation 1 era on a high grade CRT is just a massive waste of money. Like, just a massive waste of money. Is there anything else here I need? Nope, I'm leaving. So I guess it's kind of like Dead Island, or it's like Dead Rising. No, what is that game? Dying Light. It's like you go to these little safe houses, but you know, you have to load the overworld. It's not like in Fallout 4, you're kind of streaming the hometown sanctuary. You're streaming from the open world into a town, then you stream out of the town to go to the open world. It's not that smooth. It's a double-A game, not a triple-A game. It's a budget title. But yeah, it's an interesting. This game was presented as an interesting idea in terms of what if they made a Terminator game that was played like Fallout 4, but it was a budget Fallout 4, you know, it's more like a lot of hub areas, I guess, with some contained sandboxes and corridors everywhere. So it's not big and sprawling like a Bethesda game. It's something more manageable. I think Outer Wilds did a bit of that. No, not Outer Wilds. Outer Worlds, right? Yeah, Outer Worlds did a lot of that. Do I still own that game? I think I might have sold that game. I'm gonna buy it again later. It's gonna be a $10 game at some point. I remember Outer Worlds being good, but if you go in there expecting the next Fallout 4, I think people are gonna be. I was disappointed with it on that level, but once I dialed back my expectations, the game was perfectly fine. It probably loses a lot in the back half. I've been told the front half of the game is better than the back half of the game. I've only played the first like 10 hours of it, and I never even left the first world. So I guess there's a lot of content in the game I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling. Press an old L1. Or press up. Okay. So we have a manual save done, I hope. So I guess I can't just save scum, huh?
River's over.
Yeah, I see you. I found myself a lookout spot. No sign of any tin cans so far. A couple of crawlers, but nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, circle button to crouch. So yeah, this isn't an open world. It's a bunch of corridors. Press the triangle button for a melee attack. Let me check on something. Frame rate's limited to 30, of course. Now again, if you're playing on a PlayStation 5, they'll crack open the frame rate, so you should get 60 out of this game. One hopes. Personally, I prefer if games like this let you set the resolution to like a set level. Like, yeah, limit the resolution to 900p. I don't care. I want the 60 no matter what. But this isn't a PC game, and people get really sloppy about that kind of stuff, so whatever. But again, on a PC version of this game, you can lower the frame rate, you can lower the resolution, you can turn off some of the filters, make the game run better, but you know, what are you going to do? We're playing normal, we'll crank it up to hard later, depending on how hard the game is. Hold the triangle button for a heal. There's a jump button. Sprint. Detective mode, obviously. Change offensive item. Yeah, we'll think about that. Defensive items. Why would you ever do that? So pressing the right button, it doesn't do anything. No reload needed. So I can't just switch weapons without using the weapon wheel? Yeah, I only have one firecracker, that's all I got. The game isn't paused when I do this. Detective mode. Okay, let me check on one other thing. I haven't played this game in 2 weeks, bear with me. Let's see. Crouch, jump. Yeah, it's fine. Inventory's fine. Weapon selection is the RL1 button. I understand that. So there is no switch weapon button. Fine, I understand. Map is on the trackpad. We'll see what's up. Like I said, this looks like one big corridor, so we'll see how it goes. Again, it's more manageable than a Fallout game because they limit the size of these areas. Which again, I think is actually a decent idea. You have to hope that the areas are large enough so that you have multiple strategies, like in a Deus Ex Human Revolution, which again, that's not an open world game. It's just a sprawling hub area with a lot of passages and corridors that interlock and have shortcuts and such. So it's always worth exploring, even though it's not a world. It's something that you're not gonna get. You could get lost in a Deus Ex hub area, but it's manageable. It's a manageably sized area, like a Yakuza Kiwami, like a Yakuza game, manageable sized world. Press triangle now. Yeah, I understand.
All right. I see 2 resistance outposts. You go about your business while I stay here and enjoy the view. And please don't do anything stupid. Oh yeah. Out.
You have no stamina. Whoops. A plasma container. Square button for the reload. A lot of motion blur here. I thought I turned that off. That can't be good. Got it.
Aim at its red eye. You'll see it. It glows like a fucking bacon.
Don't you think I know that?
The way you're shooting, I thought you'd need all the advice you could get.
I did alright. I think I did just fine. No more ammo, huh? So we're gonna get scrap parts, but no ammo. Can I make ammo out of these parts? I don't know. I guess I had to start. I only play for an hour. Give me a break here. So I'm supposed to be playing this, and eventually I'm supposed to be playing the what is it? Supposed to be playing a 60 FPS version of I heard that the 60 FPS version of Sifu on the PS4. So I'll break out my other laptop for that, so I can capture at 60. I don't know if you can see me. Can I go around? There's a spider over there. Got him. Oh, he didn't call for help. So where are the parts? There we go. So it's easier to see the bodies here than in Fallout because they tend to shimmer a little bit. So it's easier to see them in the grass. I'll just take everything. Give me that. And what else we got here? There's someone over in the distance, but they're not here. Yeah, they're not here. Imagine playing a game like this without detective mode. No, no one here. There's someone in the distance. There's another robot over there. There's one to the left. I need a stronger weapon. Give me a second. He's on the other side of the wall. Okay, so we got an issue here. I don't think this game has a demo, but I'm very curious to know how it plays on laptops. I'm not holding out much hope. I'll be the first to admit that. I mean, there are some games that just play better on laptops than they do on PC. I mean, they play better on consoles than on PC. Blow up the trailer door to get inside. What trailer door? Gimme. You like that truck over there? Yeah, probably that. I thought there was another robot around here, but I think we're good. Yeah, we should be fine. There he is. He's off in the distance, though. Can I? How much ammo do I have? All I have is one firecracker. I'm not gonna waste it on that just yet. Maybe later. But it does appear on my map right here. There's a map that says, yeah, this is a destructible wall, which means it's probably the trailer, so I can bust it open. There's someone to my right, based on the headphones. Based on the crap in my headphones. I'm not gonna fire till I see the whites of their eyes. Yours will be shot, they said. Okay, I can use regular guns for this. Who wants some? What you got, son? Got it. No, there's one other dude way off in the distance, but I think I might be fine.
I can see a crack in that warehouse wall from here. Use explosives to get yourself inside. Or find some other way, I don't care.
No one's too close. Ammunition for automatic rifles. And it's craftable. So I got 94 of those. They said medium caliber. I need way more ammo than this. So I have to craft some more ammo, possibly. There's another robot over here. There better be some loot around here.
Dog?
Give me the loot. No, we're fine. There's something locked in here. I have a place to hide at least. I have to whack it with my bat. Close the door. Okay, I guess we're okay. We're supposed to save the dog, aren't we? Crap. I do have a place to hide, though, so that's good. So we'll pepper him with some auto fire. Fine. We'll pepper him with some auto fire, see if we can get around him. Oh, someone else is around here. Gets off in the distance. Might be able to avoid him. Give me a second. I can go around the other end. Yeah, he can't get in this way. Or I hope he can't. Okay, here he comes. We can get him when he comes around the corner. Eventually. Got him. I am out of ammo on this thing. We're nearly out of ammo. I'm gonna need way more ammo. I know how to find it. I'm probably have to craft some. I don't see anyone else here. There's someone in the distance who just popped up. Get to you in a second, boy. Close. I think we're good. I think he's below us. There is someone down there, I think.
It's coming
Detect-
from there.
There'll be some ammo in here. Of course there's no ammo. I can't remove the parts from the shower for craftable components. Too bad. Now what?
What are you doing here, boy?
Dog
I know a
meat.
kid that'd take care of you. Come on.
Hey, fuckhead, your radio's on. Or was I supposed to hear that? Fucking creep.
Not a toy, not a mission priority. But I got the trophy for that. There's someone outside, but not here. Oh, that can make things interesting. Where'd he go? There he is. He's way off in the distance. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I think he's way off in the distance. We don't have a sniper rifle or anything. Give me that. Take that. I can hear all that ambient noise in the distance. There it is. It's on the other side of that building, so otherwise we're fine. They don't have a sniper rifle. Sonics. One of those bargain basement brands. Like Zenith back in the day. In the late 90s, Zenith and RCA were definitely bargain basement. Actually, I had a Zenith VCR, what is it, a TV VCR combo, I want to say. No, it was an RCA TV VCR combo. I don't know if Zenith ever made anything that was good, but I think they made some competent VCRs. I don't remember, no. I think Thompson bought them out, so I think it was RCA... not JVC, it was RCA, Zenith, and I think not Magnavox. It was one other brand. But I remember Zenith made a lot of mediocre TVs. Competent, but nothing stellar. And then in the late 90s and early 2000s, they were nothing. I think by the mid 90s, they were pretty unremarkable. RCA, they occasionally made good products, but their VCRs were never really that reliable, and their TVs definitely weren't. And that hurt, because the first hi-fi stereo VCR we owned was RCA. Although, actually, no, I think we had, like, a Magnavox at one point. But a surprisingly good picture. But it was like a $200, $250 stereo VCR back in the early 90s. But I recorded some videotapes. I recorded some Saturday morning cartoons on it. The picture was actually tolerable, believe it or not. But I think there was some. I think there was some problem with it. We had to take it back to the store. I don't remember. It was a demo model. But yeah, there were some pretty good in the mid. I think in the early like around 91, 92, VCRs were considered a mature product. Just to say, for $200, you can get a very good VCR back in the mid 90s. But there was I can't even break this. What is my lockpicking skill at this point? Skills. Open easy locks. How many skills do I have? Hold on, it's at the bottom of the screen. I can't see how many skills I have. No. So how many can I buy? Can I buy all this? Oh, I ate up all my skill points. Whoops, that was bad. Because I shouldn't have done that. And inflict more damage with the grenades. So I guess I should have eaten that skill point, huh? How many skill points? Oh, it's on the top right-hand corner of the screen next to my XP. It's that little star. So I guess I wasn't paying attention. Haha. Additional row in the backpack sounds good. Should have taken that one. Gain experience more quickly. Should have taken that one. Oh, well, I screwed myself. You know how it is in Fallout games. You build up the wrong skill, then you got the respec. You know, people actually care about that stuff. I'm like, okay, look. If you made a wrong turn, the game shouldn't break entirely because you took a wrong turn and built the wrong way. He's over there. Okay, we're fine. For now. I can't promise you a bunch more combat because it doesn't get much more sophisticated than this. But there's no VAT system, so you don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. It's just a first-person shooter. It's tolerable as a first-person shooter. You don't have to worry about the VAT system so much. Gimme. How are the toilets looking? Surprisingly clean. Guess all the radiation disinfected them, huh? Okay, where are we headed? On the other side. What am I looking for, by the way? Find a set of tools. Okay, so we have to go this way, and then go that way. I don't have a lot of ammo, so we have to circle back around. I do not have a lot of ammo, so circle back around here. This is the nearest waypoint, anyway. Can we close that? Yeah. Just to keep people from following me too easily. Can't take any of the pots because, you know, why let people take pots? Although that was one of the problems with Bethesda's engine. That there's a bunch of stuff you can pick up that's of no value. Like, you can pick up this pot and throw it at somebody, I guess. But the game was never really optimized for that level of interaction, you know what I mean? Like this isn't like Zelda. This isn't like Breath of the Wild where you can just like grab a stick and throw it at somebody. Like, this is not that kind of game, and neither was Fallout 4. It was just another way to interact with people. That's one way to get it. Handy dandy, handy dandy ramps. This part of Fallout 4 games I always like. This sort of Mad Maxy. These sorts of like traversal puzzles that involve easy stuff like this, like, you know, ramps and scaffolding with 2x4, stuff like that. Pick a lock, have to rotate the pin and at the same time try to turn the lock. So this will not destroy the lockpick. It's a very easy lockpick. Nope. That was easy. Okay, I didn't get a chance to explain that. I just used the left stick. I used the left stick to move the pick, the right stick to rotate the lock, and it worked. That was a low risk lock pick. I needed that ammo. Hold down L1. That's a little bit more ammo than I need. Oh yeah, this is good. I needed this ammo for my assault rifle. That's how we do. Assault rifles are useful in 80% of video games. Some games were just kind of like they're just really clumsy machine guns. But I want to say in Fallout 3 they were pretty good, and then Borderlands they seem to be overpowered because they're strong and they usually have scopes attached to them for long range sniping. So they're just too powerful in all situations usually in a game like Borderlands. Thanks. Doesn't seem to matter too much. Maybe in harder difficulty levels. Maybe in harder difficulty levels it matters. If you want to blow that up, you can. I don't see the point of wasting the... I would not waste those ingredients on a bomb right now. Because I found the other way in, you know what I mean? No zombies, huh? Or in this case, Terminators.
South Division has definitely been here. What do we have here?
Dirty South. Now we're cooking. So we can make this. We already have 9 of them. I can make more small caliber ammo with chemicals. Shotgun shells. I don't have any shotguns. Small caliber ammo, okay. So these require energy cells. These only require chemicals and scraps. Of course, the main problem is I don't have that many. So I can make 40 of these. Okay. So it requires 2 metal scraps and 2 chemicals. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Don't know what else just happened. Okay, that works. So I made more ammo. That's a little bit more, so that's good for something. I can't just make pistol shells? Yeah, that's for my machine gun. That's for my assault rifle. But I can't make anything for my regular gun? Alright, well, whatever. How many do I got? Pipe grenade. Where are my metal parts? Yeah, I have 13 metal parts. What are they talking about? So I can make way more. I can make way more stuff. Is it based on my skill set? Haven't failed any quests yet. So I can make one more batch of this? Oh, I need chemicals. Maybe that's maybe the chemicals are a limiting factor here. How many chemicals I got? Yeah, I only got 2 of these. That's the problem. I'm limited by... The chemicals are the most limited resource right now. Keep calm and carry on. I don't know. I don't think the keep calm is making me calm. Yeah, I think I need a better slogan than keep calm. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. I'll take those. Creepy little dolls. Gingers, huh? You know, the dialogue here is like purple blue, and I'm not really a fan of it. Like, it's not just blue. The language isn't just blue, but the dialogue is too purple as a result, unfortunately. It's not particularly well written. That's kind of disappointing. They can't all be James Cameron, I guess. Not everyone's good at, like, turning harsh language into poetry. Guess IQ's dropped sharply in the last 2 decades.
An attack order signed by Commander Barron. And it's only from a couple of days ago.
Give me the loot. Left stick to rotate the bobby pin. Right stick to rotate this if there's no jiggle. See, no jiggle. So that's how you do it.
Are you there?
Yeah? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. I'm going to the second spot. Maybe they're there.
Whatever.
Now I can save. What do you mean I can't save now? Oh, it's already been saved, I guess. Okay, so there we go. Guess that's another autosave. So many choices. Yeah, I got a bunch of autosaves that you can't see. Yeah, it just saved. You know, it saved a while ago. When was the most recent save? I thought the game saved. Where's the most recent save? I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see another save here. Hey, it says the game saved, but where am I supposed to load it? You can't see these autosaves, but another one's... Oh, wait. So there are 2 autosaves here. I can't delete any of them. There's a bunch of autosaves. I guess I gotta delete some of them. I kind of wish the game would let me delete some of these autosaves. Maybe we'll try deleting some of them later, because there are a lot of duplicate saves here. I can create a bunch of breadcrumbs that are weird. There are like 15 breadcrumbs in this game, which is fine usually, but we'll see how it goes. I think we got everything here. We scrubbed this area, I think. We did good. We did well enough. And we got a save point right here in the safe house. Perfect. All right. I don't think this flashlight is working. I don't even need it. Oh, pressing down switches weapons. Is that all? So pressing down switches weapons? Well, that saves me some trouble. Didn't know that part. Okay, let me check on something. Options. I turned the motion blur off. It still seems to be on. Yeah, I guess they fuzzed everything up with some dynamic resolution scaling, which makes everything look makes everything look fuzzier than usual, unfortunately. Let's see. So you have to hold down. You have to hold down for the flashlight, which is not terribly useful, if I'm being honest. Like, look at this. You always were an a-hole, Gorman. This isn't terribly helpful, to be honest. Might as well just keep it off. It's completely worthless. Come on, y'all. Oh, hold on, what we got? I'm cleaning up now. So now I can go out on excursions, actually shoot some stuff. Back in a sec.